Alright, I just wanted to kind of get a quick video on a setup here. So this setup is the one in Auburn. Very simple. Eric, this is what you're looking at, I think, at your stop, your first stop. So pop, snack, cold food, which is the combo frozen slash refrigerator. Place like this, you should be able to fill it up and go in 30 minutes. Once you know what you're doing. Let's see, snack machine. You can see, top couple rows, chips. Maybe you go with cookies in the third. All your little extras there. Danishes in the bottom. Obviously, it depends on the place. Sometimes they might eat the crap out of chips, and you go 3 rows of chips. They may. I've got a place that has 6 rows of Danishes. I just put Danishes back up on the 3rd row. You can see here, I do sell these $1.75 chips, the little bigger ones. You gotta put those on the top. That's the most space. Here I do a couple different things with these gummy bears and corn nuts, because chips, I can get away with 5-6 rows, even probably 4 or 5. Back here, I don't think you can see. Basically, I don't have these kind of columns filled more than 8-10 deep. It's a cash flow thing. If they're not going to buy, let's say they buy 6 in a week of Snickers bars, well, there's no reason, if I come every 3 days, there's no reason for me to put 25 Snicker bars in there. Put 8 or 10, bring them every 2 to 3 to 4 times, and instead of having 25 Snickers bars in there that you leave there for 3 months, you're going to be, you got so much money sitting in the machine that is not being turned over. At any given time, what's in my garage, I'm gonna say what's in my garage and in the machines, I'll say, drinks, all that stuff. If I didn't do anything, if I didn't buy anything, I'd be gone, wiped out in 2 to 3 weeks. So I just don't think you want to stock up like crazy on certain things, unless you find just an unbelievable sale on one item. But this machine, so just so you know how it works, the top, you can see the top area is cold, the bottom's frozen. How it works, physics, pretty cool. So you can put your ice creams down here, all that kind of stuff. What's nice is that's not going to go bad. You can fill those to the brim. Up here, depends on the place. This place I fill 3 deep, because I'm here. I don't want sandwiches to run out. Usually you've got a 2-week window on sandwiches. And use that date gun, because you want to keep track. Don't be selling moldy sandwiches. That will get you kicked out. But you can see on this 3rd row, you can try your different kinds of oddball drinks, maybe. All that kind of stuff. The only other thing I thought of is you can see how this machine, there's no prices on these. So basically they hit the number, the selection. It'll say press selection for price. The snack machine will come that same way. It will have no prices in it. All these prices you see, I've made those. I just kind of like having them visible. Now in this machine, different story. Those prices don't fit. The slots are a different size, and just too much of a pain in the butt to do them. So I just leave those blank. Same story on the drink machine. Press selection for price. You can see a price laying back there. I've tried to put those prices in there. They just, you can't keep them there. So I don't worry about that on that either. All your machines, put your property of signs up there. I've got all these made. I can always send you the files, so you can change your business name. They're a Word file. that, you know, I don't know if you have Word. I don't know if you can open Google, whatever. Same thing in these lost change sign. Here's one thing: all these new machines that USI makes, it's the way it's made. Remember that coin mech that you pull out? So that coin mech sits on the back side of this sideways. But when it kicks it out, it's kicking the coin right here, and it's got to slide down a ramp to get here. Well, invariably, what happens is the coin sits here. There's no way to fix it. The ramp should be bigger. It should be a steeper ramp, but it's not. So I made these signs that basically I just print out. All these signs, I print them out, I laminate them, I use some Gorilla Glue or some sort of stick glue that I just glue right to there. So basically it's telling people just to tap right there and the coins will drop. All these machines are made that way. It's just the way they did it, and it's dumb, but it is what it is. Eric, these credit card readers, I don't know, did you go with Greenlight? Because if you did, they'll come ready to go, I believe. I don't have Greenlight, so I can't tell you on that. Dominic, of course, all yours are ready to go running. Let's see. When the machines are brand new, yeah, you just got a whole lot of setup. You got to put coins in, everything. You got to put signs on. I think you even have to put these on. I made up this sign. Even got it in Spanish. The way this is the BC10 I talked about. I made up this sign. People don't read it, but hey, this is on there. So the way this machine works is, these are the things that you just gotta know. So when people are saying, hey, this happened, well, you gotta know how the machine works. So you can see this is what turns, this thing that the bottle sits on. And on the bottom side, it's kind of concave. You can see it. It's right there on the bottom. So what happens is they hit the button. This thing will turn a full rotation. So it takes time for that bottle to drop into that concave thing and get this ramp to come out. That's why there's a 3, 4, 5 second delay. Cans work a little different. I don't have cans to show you. I can do that another time. And so that's why there's that little delay. This ramp, this has a sensor on it, which is what these wires are. It's a motion sensor, a vibration sensor. When the bottle hits it, this thing shakes, and that tells the machine that it bended. If the bottle didn't drop, this would try twice, and try to come out. So these machines have a sensor as well. You can see that little red light in there. That's the cold food. This is the snack. That is a laser that goes across that delivery area. When an item drops through that laser, breaks that plane, the machine says, okay, you've ended, and it's good. If it didn't break that plane, the coil will try a second time. And so basically, if an item kind of gets stuck, hangs up on the edge, let's say it's chips, candy, whatever, never drops that plane after trying twice, the machine should put their credit back up here where they can hit the coin return to get their money back or choose something else. So they shouldn't lose money. Now, people will still say they lost money because they don't know how that works and they walked away and their credit was up there. On a credit card, if they did that, same story, they could still do it, but if they just walked away and said they lost on a credit card, well, the charge on that credit card should disappear within 2 or 3 hours. The machine knows that it didn't bend, and the bank So it definitely cuts down on things. I guess I'll stop there. It's been a long one, and there you go.